Politics is just show business for ugly people. Welcome to the show to be named later, where shared hatreds form the basis of friendship. They say all politics is local, and what could be more local than the public comment time at a city council meeting? It's when regular citizens have a chance to speak to their elected officials about the issues that are troubling them. Like this man, who I think lives in Gotham City.
Air Force and Navy extraditing cocaine and heroin over to our country from South America. Then it ends up in freight and it ends up in refrigeration, that's to say at a certain temperature so that it does not melt. Okay, and then we're going to FEMA death camps. This is not a pretty sight. I was wrong about the coffins. That's a diversion. They're going to toss the bodies in all our water reserves. It's been done before.
Note to self, don't drink the water in Newport Beach. But I'm sure their restaurants are fine.
Then you got oil. Oil changes on vehicles being stored now and getting picked up is now being used for food grease. They, I don't know how they clean it up to where you can't notice, but it's pretty nasty. I am buying a Geiger counter. My contact is Bob. He is with the FBI in Salt Lake City. I'll be pointing these Geiger counters at all fast foods, focusing first on Mexican private chains, restaurants, all the food, and Asian.
Little known fact, the traditional way of making carne asada is to first braise the meat in 10W40. They say that if you want to change society, you should think globally, but act locally. Sort of like this fella here.
Lincoln has the opportunity to be a social leader in this country. We have been casually ignoring a problem that has gotten so out of control that our children are throwing around names and words without even understanding their true meaning and treating things as though they're normal. I go into nice family restaurants and I see people throwing this name around and pretending as though everything is just fine.
Whoa, this sounds serious. Let's take a minute to see what he's talking about.
I'm talking about boneless chicken wings. Boneless chicken wings are just chicken tenders, which are already boneless. I don't go to order boneless tacos. I don't go and order boneless club sandwiches. I don't ask for boneless auto repair. It's just what's expected.
Actually, boneless auto repair is anything that happens outside of an adult film. Now it's time for a musical interlude.
I'm the proof when I'm in the booth, spitting on the mic. Anti-vax, Putin hates all of them blacks. Putin is a bad racist. Put him in the ground, white or brown. And I'm in plain old town.
I have a lot of questions. First off, where's that music coming from? More often than not, people speaking at a city council meeting are there to address an issue that has a direct impact on their personal lives.
What up, council? My name is Chad Kroger. I'm an activist and house party enthusiast. Over the past week, I've been in a state of deep despair upon hearing the news that LA is trying to outlaw house parties in the Hollywood Hills.
To quote an ancient philosopher, you've got to fight for your right to party. But I am very interested to know what the lead singer of Nickelback has to say about this.
My first introduction to manhood came when the captain of my water polo team, Boomer Kingsley, asked me to shotgun a tall can of Bud Light in front of the whole squad at his end of the season bash. His parents were in Tahoe at the time, so we tore that weekend up. It was epic, and I was super stoked. My newfound confidence gave me the courage to ask out the most popular girl in school, Lauren Stockholder, to prom that year. She rejected me, and I had to go with Stacy McMillan, but I didn't care because I was so amped on chugging with my boys.
Dude, I totally get it. Like this one time, me and the bros went out for brews, and this bar had a sign out front that said old style, but when I went inside and asked for it, the bartender said they didn't actually serve it. It was just a sign. Total bummer. I was so ready to leave, but my buddy Brent told me to just chill out and have a banquet beer, man. And after that, it was totally cool. Whoa, I think I just had an out-of-body experience. How about some more music?
I'm a pimp on a blimp. Eating lots of steak and shrimp. No, you can't stop my shine. I'm number 99. And you know I'm grand and shine. And you know I do it all the time. One more time, I'm teaching class. This is your whole path.
What's the opposite of a track that slaps? Because this is totally that. In the end, public comment time is an opportunity for people to speak truth to power. But more than that, it's a chance for residents to get to know their elected officials, and vice versa.
See, I have a name. Let's spell it. ARROYO dash GUZMAN. You know those names? You should. See, there's a movie called ARROYO 2014. Get up and watch it. And guess what? I'm not the rancher. Not the rancher's wife, not the rancher's kid, not that I couldn't have been. That's not the path I chose, was it? My ex-husband's the killer. And newsflash, he's not dead.
Hey, spoiler alert, I was totally gonna watch that movie tonight. All right, anything else you wanna get off your chest?
Hey, now my brother was here checking you guys out. So was my uncle's. Do you know you have scratchy toilet paper? And he really got treated bad. So you know what he said? You go buy them some toilet paper. Get everybody to start bringing toilet paper in. Because guess what? I guess that's why everybody's so damn, I can't say damn, right? Because you know what? Here, let's clear up some things. I have 2 boobs, not 6. I have 6 butts. Because when you guys are talking about me, you have no idea who knows me.
I have no idea what's happening here, but I would kind of like to know more.
People, you know what I was supposed to do? I was supposed to give Roger Feigard some panties. Got him pink. I won't say what goes with pink. These are for Mickey Esposito, since everybody's panties get in a wad when I come up here. So send them to her, okay? Now these here, they can't even fit on my ankle. Did you see me in a book? It's not a porn book either, is it, Cindy? I made a lot of money in a book. And guess what? My dad called it dental floss. And guess what I did with it? I put it away for something like this. And I made a lot of money. There's a lot of men has that book.
Remind me never to join this woman's book club. It's time for this week's Flashback feature. It's Piranha.
Piranha. They call them the devilfish because wherever they go, hell waits below.
A government experiment to genetically modify piranha turns deadly when the carnivorous fish are released downriver and terrorize a local population. And that is why it's important to vote in local elections. That'll do it for this edition of the show to be named later. Be sure to like and subscribe for more episodes. And, dating sites have gotten weird, but I guess there's somebody out there for everyone.
I have 2 boobs, not 6. I have 6 butts.